Welcome back to Bloodborne. In this episode, we're going to finish up Yahargul here. Hopefully it'll be a smooth transition into the boss area, because this area can be kind of harrowing. There's a lot of bell witches, there's a lot of respawning enemies. Here we can take a shortcut that'll take us back to the bonfire a long time ago in a previous episode where I jumped off and died because I thought I could fall down here. I was mistaken. But that's how you unlock that. We're going to ignore to the left over there because there's really nothing to get except for that one item that was on the ground right there. I'm gonna go see what that is because that's a new item, and here we can see these burning people looking at the moon. It's very creepy, and I'm not so sure what this is, but I do know it's a troll. Yep. And we get a bloodstone chunk. That was worth it. I don't believe there's anything over there. I don't think those three enemies are guarding anything, so we're gonna just run away. I don't know how far this thing tethers. There's a class of enemies, these box enemies. Oh! You okay, bud? He's just killing himself. What are you doing? Well, now I have to kill you. Give a bit of souls. 1,600 souls is not bad. And now you can see this door is open. This was previously closed, and the cages are all busted and stuff too. And you can hear the bell bitches. First thing we want to do is get over here. It's basically a shooting gallery out there in the main area. You can see I'm dodging bullets on accident, which is nice. I need to get behind this really bad. That attack it just did was the one that kills you. I think I was lucky and I was at the bottom of the stairs because that really should have killed me. Uh-oh. Okay, he's down. I don't think he gets respawned by the Bell Witch, but that sniper will be. So we need to... Oh, that was a good find. Come in here. What do we have? Whoop! That's not the right way to go. That sniper will just respawn. We need to find the Bell Woman. I believe she's over here. That's a portal we'll be coming back to. I actually don't know if that portal respawns her, but we're gonna kill her anyways. I missed. Missed again. Alright, now we'll be able to kill all the beasties. So this is a portal. A bath, but it's a portal. And it just takes us to another area that's in Yahargul. Like the same area, just it's halfway up the ladder. I'm not so sure. I don't know if these respawn. Dogs. We can go this way. And this is that elevator. And you can fall down here in there's a little falling section, allows you to get back down, but you don't really need to do that because you can just take the portal back to where you were, which is what we want to do in case the Bell Woman respawned herself. They have a lot of HP, these things, more than the wolves. These no longer count as beasts, I think. I think they just wanted to make a kin type enemy of this. go. He drops a bloodstone chunk. That drops a bloodstone chunk. How many do we have? We have 6. We need 2 more. 2 more bloodstone chunks. And the Moonlight Sword will be just ready to get fully upgraded. I don't know if there's any real reason to fall down the elevator. There might be items on the way down. I can't remember. And if I can't remember, that means there's probably nothing good. Hopefully now I'm not putting my foot in my mouth there. Alright, let's see if she respawned herself. She didn't. And there's an item here. Oh, okay. So now we want to backtrack a little. And go down the stairs. This isn't down the stairs. This is going to spit us back out into the main courtyard area, but these guys don't respawn. I mean, the pushback is a little annoying. I'd like to be able to continue a combo, but sometimes this weapon pushes them back too far. He drops a bloodstone chunk. That's amazing. We only need one more bloodstone chunk. That might be a tempering gem that's worth putting into this weapon. This puts us behind a lot of the enemies, but we want to just kind of... You want to run past these because they're not worth your time, and maybe preferably not run into the fire. They're too strong, they're too powerful to deal with outright, especially when there's more than one. And you can see we got the Arcane Lake Rune again. That's just another upgraded version of a Lake Rune we already have. This guy's taking shots. And we're just going to go to the other side here. Oh. You can hear whispers and weird shit like that. That's going to become important in a second. So look at the artwork. They're like in the walls. Alright, so this is the boss of the area. You can summon Defector Antal again. Which we might do, because I don't remember this boss being too terribly difficult. So if it actually kills me, I'll summon somebody in just for the fun of it. That is the Cosmos. So this is just a jumble of skeletons, and it makes a big skeleton beast. It's like the wolf things we've been fighting. Just bigger, stronger. First thing you want to do is run straight past it and come up here, because there are bell witches in this fight. You gotta be careful with this balcony too, because he can hit you from up here. And you want to not hit them off, because then they'll just fall into the courtyard. Some bullets, not bad. So what they do is they heal him and they shoot you. And the bell itself is just really fucking annoying in my opinion. Okay, oh. Now, on to the man himself. You want to, oh. He has an AoE. I'm lucky I could hear the sound cue. You want to hit this guy. He does this attack, which does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I missed him. I want him to calm down. If you hit him up there, it'll stagger him. His little legs do damage too, which is really annoying. You don't want to be directly under him, because if he does do his AoE, you're going to be too close and it'll kill you. A good tactic is to get behind him. He can turn his body around. He consistently does that attack. That's the AoE. Alright. So now we can go over here. Get a lot of damage off on him. It's not the best that he's in the corner right now. Yeah. And he's one of those bosses where his whole body becomes a hitbox when he moves. And you see he just turned around. I can't get to his head. That's unfortunate. And he has a little freak out move. He's just different than other bosses because he doesn't do that shitstorm of damage that all the other bosses do to you. He just does like a lot of chip damage. His little legs do kicks on you, so you can't get close to his body. I wonder if this is an opening. Is this an opening? And do a lot of damage to him. Oh. We're making good headway. I just need him to not... He does have a one-shot move. That AoE will fucking kill you. And he has a throw-up move, too, where he covers the ground and vomit. Really shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Or that. I don't really know his moveset. I mostly kill him, I just run to his sides, but... Oh. This back up, get my stamina. Yeah, so I guess just running at him from the side and hitting him to death is just the strat. You get between the two legs and he just dies. Alright, we got another 2 levels worth of souls, that's good. We're done with the Hargle. Not my favorite area, but it's cool. And that also wasn't my favorite boss, but is also cool. This area is the last area in the game that we're coming up to now. There's items over here? No. And this guy is important. And we're back in the lecture building. This is the lecture building we were in when we went to the Nightmare Frontier, but now we're in the top floor of it. Enemies are a little stronger. Not a big deal. If you die, there's a close by lamp. Ooh. Now you can see, we want to use a Tonitrus for this, because they are weak to bolt damage and they're strong against arcane damage. It's fine, we haven't used the Tonitrus in a little while. That's the door it came out of. Oops. This is the top floor of the area I farmed souls at, because you can come in here and just kill these guys over and over. They drop a lot of bullets. Generally speaking, they drop bullets. You can go in here, you could farm 99 of them real quick. Yeah, there's some bullets. Got some lore over here. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. So, I'm not so sure if that means that we should evolve or shouldn't, but if it is a call to evolve, then one should be brave and accept the consequences of doing so, I think is the idea of that. Hunt the great ones, hunt the great ones. Someone telling us to kill the great ones. No shit. We want to kill these because getting 1,500 souls this easy, can't pass up that opportunity. Can't remember if there's any doors. Ooh. I believe there's a bloodstone chunk in here too, and that's going to be the last one we need for the Moonlight Sword. Of course, my weapon is already at risk. Don't miss that. I believe that's the last of those, so we can take our Moonlight Sword back out. Okay, there's the bloodstone chunk. Fantastic. Going to try to not use blood vials because there's only one more enemy that's really worth noticing here, and it's this big tall guy there. We're going to try to go around. In this, I forget what you get in this chest. There's a chest in this room. It might be a rune. Let's find out. Oh no, another communion rune. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so we have all 4 levels of communion now, which is great, I guess. If you really wanted to take a boss to attrition, you could put on all the communion runes and equip like 4, 3, 2, 9 more blood vials. Seems like he's weak or strong against arcane as well. He'll probably one-shot me. You see, he turns all the fucking way around. 3 hits as a stagger, not bad. Got a lot of health, though. And we got him. 5,000 souls, definitely not bad. We might have enough for... No, we do not have enough for 3 level ups. It's unfortunate. Let's come into this door over here. He gave us twin bloodstone shards, too, which is a little weird. Alright, we're going to take that off. We're going to see how good... We're going to see how good pokey damage is. Alright, pokey damage works. Think there's anything. Nope. And to the last room. Get some more lore. 3/3 cords. 3/3 umbilical cords is what we need. So that's your hint right there that you need 3 of them. And we can also come down over here and meet Patches.
This cannot be. You cannot be.
It is!
Didn't Lord Amygdala?
Yes, I killed her.
Did this come to pass?
Beg for life. I think he gives you more shit.
Do you think ill of me?
Not at all.
Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it, if you've a grain of gratitude in you.
Give me something. I know you give me something else.
Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot.
And he gives us anti-clockwise metamorphosis, the strong one. That's good.
Doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship? But a chance encounter.
Yes! I don't know how I did that.
My apologies. But I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love. Well.
Alright, I want to kill him.
That was uncharitably done.
Oh no, I can't get the item? Oh. And you get Great One's Wisdom. And when you open this door basically allows you to go between the top and bottom floors of the lecture building, which is great. And now we want to go out the main door. Here. And we get to the Nightmare of Mensis itself. And I'm gonna use a blood vial because I don't want to die. And you can be just irregularly invaded here. When you kill these, fucking worms jump out of them now, which is just the worst thing. Get some 3 more bloodstone chunks, amazing. Frenzied cold blood, and this thing. So there's something in that room, and if you get caught outside by it, it starts frenzying you, and it causes damage. So you need to stay hidden as long as humanly possible. Well, we're gonna go back to the dream. Let's see what else we can buy, because I think... what was it, the Unborn one? Was that boss we just fought? I think he allows us to buy more shit. We are gonna upgrade our Moonlight Sword. All that sweet, sweet damage. And yeah, the scaling's going to stay the same for level 10, but still very good. Need a Bloodstone Rock for it. And let's see if... Yeah, physical attack up, tempering blood jam 80. Put that in there. So we got a lot of damage added just there. We're going to see about that clockwise metamorphosis. Raise maximum stamina by 15%. We're going to throw that on. And as you can see, we're just running out of blood vials. It's the worst. So at this point, because we have pretty much a maxed weapon, and because we have gotten the red jellies, and we've gotten a lot of the eyeballs, and we've gotten a lot of the ritual materials, it's this point where you want to probably start thinking about doing chalice dungeons.
Welcome.
Do I have enough cold bloods to give me, what was that, 12,000 souls? I never like, because then I'll have to walk around with 26,000 souls. Oh, that did the trick.
Welcome.
And this also maxes out our arcane, which is good. So now we never have to touch arcane again. And let's go check out a chalice dungeon. So the way this works, you can search by glyph, because each chalice dungeon you make is random generated, and it gives a glyph number. And you can share these online for people who found goodies. You can search for a chalice dungeon that other people have made just for fun, and then you can make your own. So the ones that we have so far, we picked up the Thumero chalice from killing the Bloodstarved Beast a long time ago, and we picked up the Ailing Lauren chalice from killing Amygdala. Now, if you look in the middle, it tells you what you need to make it, and how many echoes you need to make it, and what you need to make it. So, for example, this is 1001 ritual blood. This, the Ailing Lauren chalice, you'll see, is a level 4, depth 4 dungeon, and it takes ritual blood 4s, which we don't have, and cold blood flower bud, which we should have 3 of, I think. But we're gonna go and do the Thumero chalice level 1. You can share it or fix it. This doesn't really matter. This dungeon we're doing right now is technically classed as one of the story dungeons. This is not going to be randomly generated. This is going to have a preset build to it. And then at the end of each preset built dungeon that you do, you get what is called the root chalice for that area. So for example, we're in the Thumero chalice dungeon right now. At the end of this dungeon, we'll get the Thumero root chalice, which will be the thing we can use to create a randomly generated version of this dungeon that we're in. And you can do that for every dungeon that you clear. And the dungeons get progressively more difficult, but you get the best items in the game from making root chalice dungeons of those dungeons. So there's a progression to it that it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's kind of, these become difficult incredibly. Most of the hardest content in the game is in these dungeons. And they always give you a lamp at the beginning and at the end of a dungeon. And the way these work, so there's a door there with 2 lamps. Where I am right now, this is technically classed as the pre-dungeon. This is the first area. The point of this is to find a lever, pull the lever, and that'll open that door. Then we go into the post-dungeon, or the mid-dungeon is what it's called. And then there'll be more shit to explore over there where usually the good items are. And then the boss is also over there as well. Everything in here is going to be really weak. Nothing's going to give us any good items, really, aside from ritual materials. Like just there, I got Tomb Mold. That's a ritual item, which is good. I really like the Chalice dungeons. I think they're I think it was a really cool concept for a Souls-like game. Nothing in here should be doing an insane amount of damage to us. Get some blood vials. Yeah, and you see we're not getting shit for souls either. Let's climb up here. Okay, bye. We will be going down there. That's an area you can go to. And as you can see, we have bell enemies. They have a red hue. I missed again. There we go. But in this version, the red enemies, the bell enemies will die. And I'm fucking poisoned. Are you kidding me? Stop it. The red bell enemies will die when you kill the Bell Witch. Stop it. Poison thrower. So this here is the lever. This is what we came to find. Nothing in here is really strong, so we could two-shot them without the trick version of this weapon. And you see we get a Ritual Blood level 2. That doesn't mean we got 2 of them, that means level tier dungeon. Sorry, clip broke there. We need those to make a second tier dungeon. So that's all the time I have. We pulled the lever, we're gonna go back and In the next episode, we'll just work our way through all these chalice dungeons. They're not too long, they're not too difficult until you get to the level 4 or 5 ones. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.